Hey guys, welcome to part 2, the liner look. And my gosh, for sure the most difficult part, but I believe in you. You can do this. I know you can. So please keep watching, and I love you all, and be kind to each other. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the things. Thanks guys. Hey guys, okay, so let's just get right into it. I've already done all of my makeup except for liner and lashes. So let's talk about it. So there's a couple of brands I like. I love Morphe. That is definitely one of my favorites for liner. And then another one of my favorites is the Maybelline Eye Studio Liner Gel in Blackest Black. Both are amazing, super affordable. I'm not a big fan of the pens. I know people love a liner pen. I learned with a brush, and I have no idea how to do those liner pens without getting it all over my face. So not good at the liner pens. And if you are, A+ to you. I do think this is probably a little more challenging to learn, but you have so much more control once you kind of figure it out. They're both hard. Liner's hard. Let's be honest. It's not easy. A lot of practice. A tip for liner, by the way, is when you get home from work or school or whatever, sit down at your vanity or stand at your bathroom with a liner pen or a gel liner, whatever you prefer, and practice before you get in the shower. Because then if you mess up and you make a mess of your eye, who cares? You're gonna jump in the shower anyway, and you get a little practice in. You can just wipe it off with a makeup wipe and throw it back on. So that is definitely how I learned. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert at this. So I might mess up, I might not. It's totally a gamble. So I've definitely had plenty of times happen where I do my entire face of makeup and mess up my eyeliner and have to take it all off. I've done that when I was in a rush. It definitely adds on an extra few minutes to your makeup look, for sure. But more is more. What can I say? So let's get started. Liner, open it up, and I like to take the brush clean and almost a little bit damp from cleaning it. That helps. So I'll just go right in and just kind of hit the tip of it. And then you can see there's like a lot of clumping on the sides. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, kind of. So I'll just run that on the edge so I get a nice sharp clean line. And with this one specifically, I find you want it on there. It's harder when there's less product almost. There's a sweet spot. You have to practice. So what I like to do is I start with drawing a line from the bottom of my lash line into my brow. So you're making that whoosh, that look. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. So that's your first line, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, we can touch that up later. So I like to do this on both sides so that I can kind of determine how thick my liner is going to be, because if I mess this side up and I haven't done this side, you're gonna have wonky wings. So it's a little easier to do this side next, just to draw that line, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, this is my opinion. Okay, so I have the giggles bad today. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and draw the line on this side. So you wanna line them up and that hit just the corner of that brow, and brows are sisters, not twins. So same with your liner. Okay. I kind of rest my pinky on my face, which you shouldn't touch your face after you did it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so there's your lines. Now I have a guide. That is the hardest part, hands down. If you can get this pretty even, which I'll take that, that's the hardest part. So now we can go ahead back in and go ahead and get a little more. And you're gonna draw a line. I like to do about midway in and draw it in. Let the brush do its job. You kind of just drag and the brush will kind of flow with your eye. And then you just go ahead and fill it in. The other thing is, take your time. You cannot rush this. Take your time. And then you just kind of keep drawing. It's hard to talk and do this. So you just keep drawing it in. And I personally don't draw it all the way in. I like to kind of keep it a little more off my inner corner because when I add my highlight in later, I think it makes your eye look more awake. So now you can come back in and kind of clean up any lines you have. So you can see I have a little cleaning up I can do. Okay, and there's one side. And feel free to go all the way into the corner. It's just personal preference that I don't like to do that. Okay, now same thing on this side. And I will say I have a hard time. This is my hard side. So take your time, make little notches and just go slow. Okay, there you have it, winged liner. And feel free to make your wings as big or as little as you want. But for me, I like a mid, I guess this is a big wing. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But take your time and practice, practice, practice. I promise you, you will get good at this. You can't be bad at anything you practice. All right, well, I'll see you in my next video, and please like and subscribe. And in part 3, we will talk about lashes, the best part. All right, I will see you guys soon. I love you all.